Hello guys, welcome to Next Step with Cherry. Okay, today my name is Cherry, and today I'm so happy talking about this topic because I'm always happy when it comes to free tuition, low tuition, like all those things, all those places that is going to make our step to be easier and to be much easier for us, right? So I want to talk about Austria, like the caption. Okay, I'm going to talk about a lot of things about Austria because I feel like Austria is one of those countries that we can actually go in a zero cost or like a really low tuition. So in this video, what I'm going to tell you is the steps you need to take before you get admission in Austria, and I'm going to give you like the list of universities and how you can go about it, and then like the cost and everything I think about Austria, like how you can just go about it. So you might want to stick to the end of the video so you can be able to know all the information that I am trying to mention. So if you find all this information a little bit vague and like you want someone to handle all the things for you and you want someone to teach you one-on-one, then you have to book an appointment with me. The link is on the description and on the comment section. I'm going to pin it on the comment section. So all the links that I'm going to mention here, I will put it on the description so you can as well access it. So number one, what we are going to talk about is how you can really go for Austrian school. So I would want to say that even though like a lot of people might say, yeah, there are universities that you can apply without legalization, but in all my search and everything, at the end of the day, the legalization and verification part is like the most important thing that you need to do, even before or after the admission. So I usually tell my people that what you need to do is to start now and find all the document that you need to put together. And the good news is that Austrian schools or Austrian universities are going to start by October. Yes, so you need to start now to get everything ready. So okay, how to get everything ready? If you want to wait till the last time to find those schools that can allow you to do the things without a legalization, then that is fine, that is okay. But for me, I would suggest that you start now and put every document together. Do the legalization, the verification, whatever it takes. The rest of the requirements would not be a problem, but this is the major problem. Okay, now because we know that Austria is a really low tuition university, I'm going to talk about the benefits. So it's a really low tuition university, and they have courses that are taught in English, and they have fewer bachelor's degree that are taught in English, and you also have the good luck of learning German language, which you can use in so many countries in Europe. And also you will have the chance to get 2 years post-study visa to find work. And also if you cannot find work, you also have an extra 6 months or extra year with a job seeker visa to as well find work. So in everything, calculating everything, you have almost 3 years to find work, which I believe that you can find. And if you cannot find it, then you go to another German speaking. We have Switzerland, we have Netherlands, we have Germany. So you can go to these 3 places to find work. Yes, so that is one of the benefits. And another benefit is that for masters, you can actually go with your family. So they also have the family reunification thing. So you can also move with your family, or your family can come along when you are in Austria. So, and also since it's a developed country, so that means that there are jobs and you can, get your living stuffs and whatever. And another good news is that their proof of fund is not like those people that you need like 6 months, 10 months, to bring your past month bank statement. No, you just need statement of bank proof stating that you have so amount of money in your bank. So that amount of money is around, I usually just put it the maximum of 10,000 euro. You just need, even though it might be less, but just to avoid story, just put like 10,000 to 12,000 euro as proof of funds. So yeah, you can just know how to do that. So that is good news about Austria, and that is why I also emphasize on Austria. So now let's go to the next step. How can you really start? How can you start to prepare? So one thing I would want to say, especially for people with HND that have been asking if they can accept HND, for me, I would want to say that instead of wasting time waiting for and searching for all the schools that can accept HND and everything, it is just okay for you to try it out and start all over again, because yeah, that is just the thing. So okay, with HND you can actually go for BSc in Austria. But with lower grade in BSc, you can go for university masters in Austria. So these are the different. So with your HND, you can just try to apply for bachelor's. It's 3 years and you are good to go, and you can go for masters. So there is no age limit, absolutely no age limit. So that is a good thing. Now, where you have to start, especially for people that want to go for BSc, I would want to say that instead of you rushing and worrying yourself about verification issue and everything about, applying, I would suggest that you worry yourself about university that you can actually apply, that that have English as language of teaching. So that is the first thing that you need to do as a bachelor's student, or as a student seeking for bachelor's admission. So you need to search for universities that can allow you, that teaches with English, because there are just few universities that does that. I think there might be courses in University of Vienna that bachelor's courses that are taught in English. You might just check it out. But I have this particular university that I tried out for one of my clients last application window. So, but the thing is that they're a bit costly. They are around $3,500 or something like that for per year, but their courses are taught in English, their bachelors are taught in English. But the only thing then was also the legalization issue. So I'm going to keep the link of that particular university here on the description so that you can check it out. If it is something you can do, then that's fine. If you cannot pay that amount, then you can search for those public, I think it's not too public school, but if you can search, if you don't have that amount, then you can search for public universities. So that is one step. Even for masters, you need to search for universities that are that teaches in English. Most of them does, and then you need to search for the one that have what you have done. So now when it comes to age limit or like gap year in Austria, I've noticed like most of the eligibility criteria, they would say they have what we call work experience. So if you have work experience, like really good work experience in that field that you studied, then that is not a problem. You just have to put the other document to be really excellent, like your motivation letter, everything just needs to be portraying an excellent student. They don't have a problem with that. But if your gap year, you are just home doing nothing, then that might be a problem. You might have to start from like bachelor's or something. So that is one thing that I've noticed about Austria. So this is what you have to put in mind and start your research from here, from your university, from the courses, and then from the eligibility criteria. So when you have already made that research and you've written down the universities that you want to apply and everything about that, then the next step is verification. So this verification and legalization, the first step that you're going to do is to take your academic documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs first in your country. I don't know what it's called, but in Nigeria it's called Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So after Ministry of Foreign Affairs legalization, you go to Ministry of Education legalization. Now, what are the documents that I'm talking about? So if you are going for bachelor's degree, what you need is your high school certificate and your transcript. So these are the two things that you need. Your in Nigeria, we call it WAEC result and WAEC certificate. So these are the things that you need. And if you have your high school first year to third year, or first grade to third grade, in Nigeria we call it senior secondary school, first class or first year to our third year. So if you have that transcript, it will also benefit you more, like increase your chances. You can as well put it together to do this the legalization thing at these two places that I mentioned. But if you don't have it, then you can do the legalization of your document, that is your high school certificate and your high school transcript. That is for people that are going for bachelor's. Now if you have your HND, then you need to add your HND degree certificate and then your transcript if you want to go for bachelor's, or if you just want to use it later in the future or something. So if you have your OND, that is the same thing. Now if you're going for masters, what are the documents you need? You need to submit your WAEC. You need to do the legalization of your WAEC, because that will also represent your English skills, like because some of them would say you need to have upper whatever secondary school English whatever. So you can as well add it. It might not be among the requirement, but it's just to boost your chances. Now, and also you need to add your bachelor's degree certificate and your bachelor's degree. I don't know if they give you guys statement of result, and also your transcript, your bachelor's degree, diploma, something, certificate and transcript. These three documents because for me, I don't know how it works in other country, but where I am, it's these three documents. That is what I usually legalize. So it's like certificates, and the other thing, I don't know what it's called, but they gave us the thing, and then the transcript. So these are the three things that you will legalize if you're going for master's degree. So after you legalize it at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Education with your transcript, right? I mentioned that. So after you legalize it, then you need to book an appointment at the Austrian embassy to legalize it or to verify it and then legalize it at the Austrian embassy. So the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it's not really costly that much. It depends on your country. Some of the countries it might be free, some it's just token of like a little money and you will do it. Now the problem lies on the Austrian embassy. So the Austrian embassy, if you go to the website, you just have to go to Google and search Austrian embassy in your country. So if you search it like that on Google, the first second thing might be the thing, but it's usually the first. So you just click on the first link and you will go to, at the top you will see service for the people. You click on it and then it will list out some of the services they have, and you will see legalization. Just click on legalization. So when this legalization open, if you scroll down a bit, you will see where they say procedure. It is the same in all country. So you see where they say procedure and translation at the down. Then at the right side, that is where the main information is, and that is where we are going to talk about. I'm going to keep the link on the description. So by the right side, you will see where they said appointment, and down below you will see where they say questionnaire, and then down you will see where they say documents for you to download. Now, if you download that document, you will see the process in your country. So you will see how you can go about it in your country. I'm going to keep the link on the description. So you see how you can go about it in your country. So like in Nigeria, all you need to do after you've legalized in these two places or the two steps that we talked about before, then you need to take that same document. You need to make a photocopy. You take one original, one photocopy of each document. One original, one photocopy of each document. Yes, you need to take that, and then you also need to add your passport data page. You need to add that. And what else do you need to? I don't know. You guys can just check it out. I've forgotten. I don't know if you need to add your photograph, but I will keep the link so you can read through. Then you will see the amount of money that you need to add to that in cash, in the local currency. So if you're from Nigeria, then it has to be Nigerian currency, that is naira. If you're from Ghana, it still have to be Nigerian currency because you can only do it in Nigeria. So okay, when you put that money, like you calculate that money, it is also written there. That money is the total, is the cost for all the documents. So but don't add too much document because it will take you more time, or it will take them more time to verify. Just the document that they listed, that is your academic qualification. Don't add more documents so that it will not take too much time. So now it takes about 8 to 12 weeks. So when you've gathered all these documents with the photocopy, when you've gathered those documents, then you need to book an appointment. But for me, I would say book an appointment first and start the other process. Because right now I checked just a few minutes before recording this video, around I think 6 a.m. Nigerian time, I checked and it was the only time you can get appointment right now is September. And I said that application is starting by October. And this process takes around 8 to 12 weeks. So if you really want to move at least January, you need to start now. Book an appointment. After watching this video, book an appointment and start the rest of the process immediately. So if you want to go to Austria. So when I checked, I saw it as September 12th or something. So the more you're waiting, the more people are booking appointments and the more it's full. So because it's only on Wednesday that in Nigeria, they only work, like the verification process is only on Wednesday. So, or the booking appointment or whatever is only on Wednesday. So you can first book and then start the other process. Now, when you've booked appointments and you've gathered the documents listed on that website, then remember that I said at the right side you will see a questionnaire. Then you need to download the questionnaire and you need to fill the questionnaire. Please read it read it correctly and fill it correctly. So in the questionnaire, you will see a place they ask if you would authorization something, like if you want someone to help you, like if someone is going to help you to collect the document. So that means that actually someone can help you submit the document and can help you collect the document. You need to give the person the authority, the name and everything, so that they would know the person that is going to come and submit it as well as collect the document. So this is one thing that you need to pay attention. You will download the questionnaire, you will download the document that I listed, and then you book appointment. Then you can start the process of, gathering all the documents that you need. So, and then the two-step legalization we talked about before. So there is still time till September. I don't know about other country, but if you still have if you can book appointment maybe next month or August, then the first step that you need to take, like I said, is to start finding schools that you will apply. So if you find those schools that you apply for, then you need to start preparing your document and book your document. So like I said, it's not a must that you need to do this legalization in some school or verification process in some school. So if you but it's, for me, it is necessary because even after admission in those schools, you still need to do that, and that will take you so much time. So it's better that you do it earlier and then do all the admission process, and you will have more options to apply to other schools than just focusing on applying to few schools because of the legalization issue. And like I said, the money mentioned on that website, the amount of money mentioned on that website, because they are going to verify that document, they are going to employ a lawyer that is going to do the whole process and blah blah blah. So it's a bit costly, right? But it's for all documents, all of your documents. Now, if I am applying, like in Nigeria, you need to pay 200,000 naira. So if I am applying for that, then the 200,000 naira is for my documents. But for example, if I have a husband, or I have children, or I have kids that will come with me, and they also need to verify their documents and everything, their own documents, which might be birth certificates, whatever for their visa process, or whatever documents, theirs will now be a bit lower. So all their documents will be around 80,000 naira. So each of, like my husband will be 80,000 naira, my kids will be 80,000 naira. So depending on your country, please read that file, read it very well. It's stated clearly so that you would see. Because a lot of people are asking if one document is that amount of money. No, it's for all documents. Now, when you've done when you've booked your appointment, you've gone through all the process, and you are waiting for your verification and legalization, it takes 8 to 12 weeks. Then it's time to really go full into finding out the order requirements of these universities that you've already written down. So when you find out their requirements, you find out the dates that they are going to start, like their application date, then you get ready to apply. Because these schools, like I said, they are really cheap or they are really affordable, and these are like a good option for you to immigrate to Europe with your family. So if you find this video educative, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've watched till this place, I want to say thank you, and please recommend, share with your friends that also want to move to Austria, so that they would know about this verification legalization process. And I'm going to keep the link on the description as well, so you can just go through the website and check it out. And as for the university that I talked about that have English courses, I will also keep the link on the description so that you can check it out if it is something that you can be able to do, so that you can start your application and your arrangement of document process. So see you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.